What if the biggest difference between rich people and everyone else isn't how much money they have, but how they think about money? Most people believe wealthy people are simply lucky. Maybe they inherited money. Maybe they had better opportunities. Maybe they started with advantages. But when researchers study self-made millionaires, they often discover something surprising. The wealthy don't just earn differently. They think differently. They see opportunities where others see obstacles. They buy assets while others buy liabilities. And they make decisions today based on where they want to be 10 years from now. So in this video, we're going to explore the money mindset and financial habits that separate wealthy people from the average person. And by the end, you'll understand why changing the way you think about money could be more powerful than getting a raise. Let's get started. Before we begin, let's clear up a common misconception. Thinking like a rich person doesn't mean being greedy. It doesn't mean obsessing over money, and it definitely doesn't mean living a luxury lifestyle. In fact, many wealthy people are surprisingly disciplined with their finances. The real difference is this: most people see money as something to spend. Rich people see money as a tool that can buy freedom, a tool that can create opportunities, a tool that can generate even more money. That simple shift changes everything, because once money becomes a tool instead of a reward, your financial decisions start to look very different. Let's look at how wealthy people think. Most people focus on earning more money. Rich people focus on owning things that make money. Think about it. A paycheck only pays you when you work, but assets can pay you even when you're sleeping. Assets include stocks, real estate, businesses, royalties, intellectual property, digital products. The average person asks, how can I make more money? The wealthy ask, how can I own something that produces money? That's a completely different question. And often, it's the question that leads to long-term wealth. One of the biggest differences between wealthy people and everyone else is time horizons. People think about this week. Rich people think about the next decade. When investing, they understand that wealth compounds over time. A small investment today can become something much larger years later. That's why wealthy people are willing to delay gratification. They don't need instant rewards. They understand that patience is often one of the highest paying skills in finance. While others chase quick wins, they focus on long-term growth. Many wealthy individuals spend significant time learning. Why? Because knowledge improves decision-making, and better decisions often lead to better outcomes. The wealthy frequently invest in books, courses, mentors, networking, business education. They understand that the best investment isn't always in the stock market. Sometimes, it's investing in yourself. Skills can create opportunities that money alone cannot. Most people use time to make money. Rich people use money to buy time. Think about that for a moment. Time is the one resource nobody can create more of. That's why wealthy individuals often delegate tasks. They outsource activities that don't create significant value. This allows them to focus on high-impact work. The goal isn't laziness. The goal is leverage. And leverage is one of the most powerful concepts in wealth creation. When markets become uncertain, many people panic. Wealthy investors often become more curious. Why? Because uncertainty can create opportunities. This doesn't mean taking reckless risks. It means understanding that every economic cycle creates winners and losers. Historically, many successful businesses and investments were built during difficult times. While others focus on fear, the wealthy often focus on possibilities. Most people think risk means losing money. Rich people see risk as not understanding what they're doing. They don't avoid risk completely. Instead, they try to understand it. Before investing, they ask, what could go wrong? What's the downside? What's the upside? Is the reward worth the risk? This mindset helps them make more rational decisions. Because successful investing isn't about eliminating risk, it's about managing it. One of the biggest wealth killers is lifestyle inflation. This happens when income rises, and spending rises even faster. You get a raise, You buy a more expensive car, a bigger house, more subscriptions, more luxury purchases, and suddenly, despite earning more, you're not building wealth. Many wealthy people resist this trap. Instead of increasing expenses dramatically, they increase investments. They understand that looking rich and being rich are not the same thing. The average person works for money. The wealthy focus on making money work for them. Through investments, businesses, and assets, they create systems that generate income. Eventually, their investments begin producing more income than their labor. That's one of the reasons financial freedom becomes possible. Because income is no longer tied entirely to time. Here's the truth. Thinking like a wealthy person won't make you rich overnight. There are no shortcuts and magic formulas and guaranteed success. But mindset matters. Because your financial decisions are influenced by how you think. And over time, small decisions create massive results. Wealth is often built gradually, not suddenly. So, what can you take away from this? Rich people think differently about money because they see it differently. They focus on assets over income, long-term growth over short-term rewards, learning over consuming, investing over spending, freedom over appearances. And the best part? You don't need to be wealthy to start thinking this way. You can begin today, one decision, one investment, one habit at a time. Because financial success isn't just about how much money you make. It's about how you think about the money you already have. Comment below, which rich person mindset shift surprised you the most? If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe for more finance, wealth building, passive income, and money mindset content, and I'll see you in the next video.